Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study again about the game between Grandmaster Alexander Grischuk versus Grandmaster Jan-Christoph Duda at the 2019 Grand Prix Hamburg. So they played again with the same opening of Queen's Indian defense, but first we're going to study about the diagram A, which is an endgame problem. As you can see, there are 6 pawns of white, but there's an isolated pawn at B3, while the black side there are 2 islands, and at the queen side there's 2 connected pawns at A7 and B6, which is an outside pass pawn. Now that would be your homework, and this is exciting because this is like 5 versus 4 pawns versus 2 versus 1. So enjoy. Now we go to analyze the diagram B. As you can see, there's a knight at e5. Now, let's move. Knight fd7, attacking the knight at e5. The previous game, the knight at e5 captures the d7 knight. Now, the main difference is that the knight at e5 jumps to d3, which is very interesting move. So now let us go to the big chessboard to analyze the game. Let's start by d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, b6, which is the Queen's Indian defense, g3, bishop a6, attacking the pawn at c4, b3, protecting it, bishop b4, disrupting the development of white by checking, bishop d2, blocking the check, bishop e7, bishop g2, d5. Previously they played cx d5 and ex d5, but now it's different scenario. He castles, now knight e5. That is the diagram B. Now let us continue. c6, bishop c3, then knight fd7. But there's another move, knight e4. So let us continue. Bishop b2, knight d6, trying to attack the c4, knight c3. But attacking the c4 is not that easy because the bishop at g2 and knight at e5 soon will attack the c6 pawn. So let us see. If f6, then knight e6, knight takes, c takes, knight a5. If e takes d5, then there's bishop d5 check. Of course, the only move is knight a5. Then dx e6, bishop attacking the rook at a8, rook c8. Now, if we count the pawns, it's 3 pawns up by white. So it's really an interesting game. Let us go back to the position now. After knight d7, knight d3, pawn takes, then knight b4. Because the knight at b4 combined with the bishop at g2 is attacking the pawn at c6. And there's c4 attacking the pawn at b3. At the same time, the knight at b4 has interest of taking the bishop at a6. So let us see. Pawn takes, knight a6, bishop takes c6, attacking the rook. Then rook b8. There's another move after rook b8, which is rook c8, which is interesting. After rook c8, bishop b7, attacking the rook and knight. Rook takes bishop. Knight takes rook. b2, attacking the rook. Rook b1. Queen c7, attacking the bishop and the knight at c3. Knight d5, attacking the queen and bishop. Pawn takes knight. Bishop takes knight at a6. Queen c3, protecting the pawn at b2. Queen a4, attacking the knight. Knight f6. Bishop d3. a5. This is so interesting because the pawn at b2 soon to be protected by bishop at e7 via a3. It's really an interesting position. But let us go back to the original move. So after bxc6, rook b8, ax b3, knight b4, bishop takes, rook takes a7, knight f6, e3, rook c8, attacking the c6 bishop, bishop g2, rook e8, knight d2, positioning, rook takes rook, bishop takes rook, knight c4. Chances are, because it's opposite color bishop, if the rooks exchange, the knight exchange, there's chances of draw. But let us see. Bishop f8, queen a1, b5, attacking the knight, knight e5. This is now a great position by white because the knight really has a good pose at e5. Queen b6, rook c1, trying to exchange. In my opinion, I won't exchange this because white would be much more stronger if it would be exchanged. But let's see what happened. Rook takes, queen takes, queen a7, queen c8. Now it's attacking. b4, I don't know if it's necessary, but bishop b7, check, king g2, queen a5, bishop c6, pointing at bishop e8, queen a7, bishop e8 is so tricky move, threatening bishop f7 check, knight takes bishop, then knight d7, black resign because the knight cannot move because there's mate at queen takes bishop check. I love this game. It's so attacking, very strategical. Congratulations to Grandmaster Grichuk for a fine game. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you so much and God bless.